when I came back from Nigeria, my son told me a dream that he had. In the dream, he said some demons were coming for him. And they said, oh, because your parents are not here, who gonna save you now? I said, the devil is a liar. There's no distance in the realms of the spirit. But they were trying to work with his ignorance. So when they were trying to torment him, he said angels came and saved him. But he said there was another dream. In the dream, he said some dogs came and they were trying to bite him and they were trying to take him out. And then the angel again saved him, but the angel wanted to kill the dog. And he said, leave the dog alone because he didn't want animals to be hurt. I said, oh, son, come on. Let me educate you right now. The dog you're seeing in the dream is not a friendly dog. It is called an enemy. When you got the opportunity, you take off the head of that enemy. You don't use kindness with the devil. You don't use gentility with the devil. So I began to pray with him. I said, before you go to sleep, take these scriptures here. Make sure that dog is slain. Tell the angel of the Lord that was assigned to you that you want every dog from that altar to die by fire. And I prayed and I prayed. When he went to bed, I went to my closet. I said, who touched the cup of a lion? And I wore until I felt a release. By the time he woke up, he said, Mommy, all of the dogs are dead. Of course, because they're subject by the power of the Lord in me. Let me tell you something. I was not always like this. Once upon a time, I used to get oppressed all the time. But it came to one point, I said, enough is enough. I had to look at the size of my God. I looked at the size of myself and I looked at the size of God. I said, if I can only magnify God in my head just a little bit more, I will be able to walk in that consciousness. What you need to do is magnify the consciousness of the God you serve. That all of a sudden, the devil will be that much smaller. When you become restless, you shall break the yoke off your neck. There is a posture of restlessness that is required to break the yoke. These are the kind of yokes that just don't break because you want them to break. There is an audacity that comes from your inside that let me even see about that altar that says I will not move forward. Let me see about that covenant. That is not human strength. It is backed up by the power of God. That's why the Bible will say, for the righteous are as bold as a lion. You're going to ask the Lord, Lord, give me the aggression that I need to break that generational yoke where you become a mad woman. You need to move with that understanding right now and begin to confront every altar, every powers of darkness that is standing before you. Whatever it is subject to the